Hey everyone, you're watching Sidestep Adventures. It's Robert. I'm out here with Cody, and we got Daniel back with us today. So this is going to be another 500,000 view video because
so.
Daniel's here with us today.
It's this face, they can't get enough of it.
That's it. That's it. So we're going to explore an old cemetery today that Daniel's brought me out to, and there's something else we're going to show you up the street, but that'll be on a different video. It'll be a surprise for you guys. And so you were saying, Daniel, that this used to be a community out here, right?
Yeah, from what I understand, it was it's several houses, several home sites, 4 or 5, possibly more, from what I've been told. This is, from what I understand, supposed to be a family cemetery, but there could be more people out here than we know of, just as far as just what it's in this little area right here. So
that's really cool. And so oftentimes it's like this, you know, what's now just woods, because there's nothing but woods around us now, but what's now just woods used to be farming communities and all. That's always interesting to see. So we're gonna get started checking out this cemetery. Daniel brought the flashlight today because I forgot mine. I know I'm gonna take some flack from that, so I haven't walked around here yet, so you guys are gonna be seeing it with me for the first time as well. And I already see something, that's a really interesting stone over there. Of course, I gotta point out there's a field stone right there, probably marking an unmarked grave. Right there you can kind of see where the dirt's mounded up. And we'll get to the first stone here. This is in memory of Nancy, widow of M.B. Ward and daughter of James and Elizabeth Dean, born November 18th, 1796, and died October 21st, 1848. It says, beneath this silent, sad lies the remains of a humble worshiper of God.
silent sod.
Ah, that's it. I need you with me to correct me on all these
I do it
videos.
at home when you're not listening.
Right. Beneath this silent sod lies the remains of a humble worshiper of God.
There's actually a footstone on here too.
There is.
There's another headstone or a marker behind that.
There is, yeah. There's another field stone and a footstone right here. And there's another field stone marker, and these that's a pretty early grave for this area. This area had only been settled for about 12 years when that stone was placed. Here's another unmarked grave. And it's interesting, you actually see a mound of dirt here as opposed to the depression we usually see where the grave has sank in. I think I just walked on one right here. I think that's a grave. That area is kind of sunk in. So these are some really, really interesting tombs here. I haven't seen too many like this. We see a lot of the false crypts that come up to about this height, but these are pretty tall. So this is Seaborn. Dang, I'm gonna let you pronounce that.
Oh man, Liturgies?
Taylor.
Yeah.
Seaborn Taylor was born August 8th, 1836 and died June 27th, 1856. There's no other inscription on that stone. Take a look at this one first. This is in memory of our mother, Hedy E. Taylor, wife of Christopher Taylor and daughter of Elizabeth Holcomb, born December 20th, 1814, and died October 18th, 1852. Yeah, October 1852. Now this is going to be kind of difficult here. We'll get some shadow on it so this light works better. She was a faithful wife, an affectionate mother, a kind mistress, and devoted Christian. Her price
was
far or for
Far above.
was far above.
I don't know, man. Maybe rubies.
Her price was far above rubies. I think you're right. Farewell, mother. And that's the end of it. Here we have another fieldstone grave. This looks like this is probably the grave of a child right here. In memory of Christopher Taylor, who was born 1801, it looks like, and departed this life August 1857. Here lies an honest man. He was a worthy
Man.
He was a worthy member. He was a worthy member of the Baptist Church and died in full triumph of faith in Christ. Here's your light back. Now here's one that's damaged over here. This is in memory of Carrie C Taylor, born May 1st, 1840, and died August 2nd, 1858. My dear young friends, as you pass by, as you are now, so once was I. As I am now, soon you must be. Prepare for death and follow me.
Like she's talking to us.
Right?
There's another one over here. What was just a fieldstone.
Another fieldstone grave right there, and there's another one there. This is probably just filled up with graves over here. This is Exa Lee David, wife of George W. Ogletree, born September 17th, 1860, and died June 16th, 1898. And this is a pretty remarkable stone right here. There's the top of it. Would have gone up there. Oh wow, Cody just uncovered one right there.
Wow.
Oh, I never would have known that was there.
Elizabeth Dean Taylor.
Wife of W.J. David.
This has a description back here.
In memory of W.J. David, born September 12, 1835, and died September 12, 1889.
Wow, he died on his birthday.
Sure did.
Huh.
And isn't it interesting? He was born, you know, not too long when they were being put in the ground over here, you know? Not too long after.
Some little work on the bottom down here. See a little scroll, like a little fan right there. And this is all textured.
Oh, it sure is.
So it's cut up and down and back up. It's got like a little end out there, almost like a curtain.
Yeah, it almost looks like that was a place for another
Well, it's got
inscription.
the ivy leaves.
Yep.
If you can see it, yeah. The vine and the ivy leaves. And this goes Got something on it going up and down.
Ivy.
Yep.
Right here is sleep in Jesus.
Something different.
Let's see if there's anything marked there. But
That's a piece of marble.
yes, it is. All right, so here's the last marked grave out here. This is Mary Melissa Louise Taylor, who was born February 7th, 1836, and died October 12th, 1867. I think it's interesting out here that you have graves from 1848 and the newest one, 1898, and that's 50 years difference between when this person was laid to rest and this person over here. And you know, they were probably one of the people that was around the grave mourning for that person, and that's just interesting to me that they're all here now. And as always, you have to wonder what their lives were like as we look at these graves that are just here in these now quiet woods. And as Daniel was saying earlier, that there used to be a community out here in these woods, and if they were to wake up from their grave now, they wouldn't recognize it, you know.
Yeah.
It's
This
all
used to be the road. No, this was the road to get back and forth to town, and now it's not even a public road at all.
right.
So
It's amazing.